Well, hey, it's almost Thanksgiving again, and that means it's time for me to try another charity stream, or in this case, charity streams. And this time, we're going to be supporting the Environmental Defense Fund. So, how exactly is this one going to work? Well, this time, I'm spread it out into 3 days: Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I can do Tuesday because, hey, my professors have basically given us the entire week off for Thanksgiving, which isn't necessarily what they had to do, but they did it, so I got Tuesday. It's available. Something else that's kind of important is, this time, guess what? We're actually going to do some incentives. Yeah, amazing. It only took me my third try to actually come up with something that might actually be interesting to the people who are watching. But anyway, before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about why these guys deserve our money. So these guys were born in 1967, and the first and most obvious reason why we should be supporting these guys is because, well, we've only got one environment. Earth is the only planet we've ever actually inhabited, so it's pretty important to actually have people like these who cherish it the way it deserves to be cherished. How stable is this charity? Well, this is Fred Krupp. He's been the president of the EDF since 1984. Same guy for 35 years. Safe to say, the folks at the top know what they're doing. Environmental Defense Fund's strategy has been to cooperate with large corporations, as well as U.S. policymakers, to help them understand any environmental risks they might be taking, and suggest alternatives that can be enacted quickly. The first thing they did was to help orchestrate the banning of DDT and pesticides, and today they continue to specialize in human health, ecosystem restoration, and mitigating climate change. By working with powerful corporations, they get more stuff done, and have been rated 4 stars as a charity by Charity Navigator, which is the most that a charity can possibly get. Well, that was nice. But now, what am I gonna do? On Tuesday the 26th, I will have a Steam marathon. We have a guest in-house that day, so I pretty much have no choice but to stay in the bedroom. So, at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'll speedrun the lovely Mexican culture-inspired Metroidvania game Guacamelee. After that, at 11:40 or so, 2 more indie Metroid speedruns, but this time with Gato Roboto. At 1:30, while eating lunch, I'll be playing Sonic CD. I'll give it a full play, and then go over some achievements in Time Attack mode. Finally, at 4 p.m. until I get too tired, Undertale, the Animal Lover run, where I spare all regular enemies as well as Muppet, but kill all the bosses. Gonna be some interesting political effects with that one. On Wednesday the 27th, I returned to the Wii U, starting at 11 a.m. with Mario 3D World, which amazingly I never streamed until now. I'm just gonna run Worlds 1 through 8 with Toad. Next up at 2 p.m., I will eat lunch and enjoy Super Mario Maker 1 for old time's sake. Really looking forward to 100-man easy. At 4:30, I'll play Sonic Colors Egg Shuttle speedruns twice, pretty self-explanatory. And at 6:50 p.m., I'll see what other world records I can chase in Pokemon Puzzle League. After taking Thanksgiving itself off for obvious reasons, I'll be back on the 29th for Nintendo Switch games. First up, Super Mario Maker 2, gotta have it, starting with uploading of Vegeta's Wrath Enthalpy Jr., which I have a preview of on my channel. Then I'll have lunch at 1:30 along with Tetris 99. At 3 p.m., a little retro curveball for you as I perform some amateur Super Mario Bros. Speedruns. Don't worry, Cosmic D12, Darbian, you guys are way safe from me. And finally, after an hour or so of that, my first play of Sonic Mania. But what about those incentives I was promising you? Well, let's save the best for last. For $200, let's start off easy. Once you cross that threshold, I will put on a festive sweater for the rest of the charity week. Now, I was gonna make it an ugly one, but we seem to have lost the one I had in mind for that, and the cheapest one I could buy actually happened to look kinda cool. So, it's just gonna be $200 to feel festive. That's not too much to ask, is it? It probably is. But you know what is worth it? At $400, I will bring you a dramatic reading of Luigi the Beloved. It's a Mario fanfic. I wrote it just for this occasion, and I'd love to use it. Hopefully, it's good for cheap laughs because, well, it's not good for anything else. Just a heads up, I wrote a character named Kenji McJapan. I guarantee you will lose some brain cells. And finally, at $600, pretty self-explanatory, I'll tack on 3 additional hours for Super Mario Maker 2 viewer levels. If we can make it there, that's where it's gonna go on the schedule. And this would actually be the first time that I've ever streamed viewer levels from Mario Maker 2, so it'd be kind of nice if we could do it in this special occasion.